How's it going, guys? Pokeblox here. In this video, we are going to be making some Pokemon Roblox accounts. Now, there's three kind of like Pokemon characters I had in mind for this video, and that is Snorlax, Squirtle, and the trainer called Red. Now, these are all kind of like Pokemon characters from the original Pokemon series, which is actually my favorite one. And I'm pretty sure we can actually make these characters on Roblox, and they will actually turn out looking pretty good. So I think, first of all, we are going to try and make Squirtle. So I'm on my account right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to buy some items so we can start to create the Squirtle kind of like character. So I think the first thing we need is actually a shell, because Squirtle does have a shell on his back. So let's just type in shell on the catalogue. Now it's come up with a few. This one here, turtleback shell, 500. Oh, I've got this one. Oh yeah, on the sale, this was actually really cheap. I think it was like 25 Robux or something. So I have got this. I might actually have a few things for this. So that is good. We have a shell. Next, we need to get a face. So if we go to body parts and faces, we need to find... Do they even have like a turtle face? I don't even know. Let's find out. No, they don't have a turtle face. Let's see. I think what we'll do, we'll go to low to high. Let's just scroll along, see if we can find anything. Well, obviously Squirtle is a turtle, so we need to find something that kind of suits him. I'm just looking at these ones right now. I think stare maybe is quite good. I'm not too sure, or maybe not sure if. He has kind of like a weird face. He actually has red eyes, but I don't think we'll be able to get that. I think we're probably just going to go for stare. Let's get stare and let's see how this one turns out. It's a pretty like kind of like normal face, and it might look alright on him. So let's go ahead and just get this. So 100 Robux. Actually, sick day does look good as well. Maybe we'll just get sick day actually, because it kind of has this mouth. So let's get this one. Buy now. 150 Robux. Okay, so there's probably one more thing we need to get, and that is his kind of like clothes, I guess. So if we just type in Squirtle, see if it comes up with... Okay, so there's lots of stuff, lots of copy and pasted stuff on here. Oh no, this isn't going to be good. Okay, so it might take me quite a while to actually find one. Oh, there was some... That one's alright. It doesn't look like the best. Okay, these ones actually look pretty good. Okay, so I think we're going to go with one that looks just like this. I'll find both of them, and I'll buy both of these ones. Okay, so I managed to find two. I think this is the original guy that made it, because in 2014, I always tried to buy the original, because obviously I don't want to buy the copied version. And here is the shirt, and I've also went ahead and bought the pants. So we've now got the complete character. Let's see if we can actually design Squirtle. So let's go over into my avatar section right now. Let's just... equipped kind of like a basic avatar, and let's start wearing some stuff. So the first one we need to equip is the shell. I've actually got mine right here, so let's put that on. Then we've got sick day. Now we need to go into body and skin tone. If we scroll down and click on advanced, we need to choose the blue that Squirtle is. It's pastel blue, or it might be this kind of blue right here. I think that one works quite well. Now it's going to go into clothing and shirts. Let's look for it. Squirtle. Pants, we've also got Squirtle, and now what is he looking like? Okay, so he has actually come out looking pretty good. I think if the eyes are red, it would look a lot better, but that's not too bad. I think what we need to do is kind of put like a package on him. So if we go into body and what should we do? Let's go into torso and see what we've got. I think maybe like Roblox boy, or like... Yeah, should we go with Roblox boy? Let's go with Roblox boy and see what that looks like, and then we can always change it. So let's just put Roblox boy arm, then the other one. Okay, so that is what it's looking like. Now Squirtle isn't really that thin, so I think what we need to do is go into body and scale and kind of change the scale a bit. Width, we're going to put that up. Height, Squirtle's really small. Head, his head can be fine. Maybe we'll alter proportions just a tiny bit. And let's see what this ends up looking like. Okay, so I think that is looking pretty good. Maybe we should join a game, and let's see what Squirtle looks like inside of the game. So here we are, guys, inside of a game, and this is what he looks like. I actually think that looks pretty cool. It actually turned out a lot better than I expected, and maybe the shell could be slightly darker, and it might look a bit better. It also doesn't have like the red bit kind of on it, but yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. Came up pretty well. The face is actually quite nice as well. It kind of works because it looks like he has the beak and stuff like that. So let's go and try and create another Pokemon character. Maybe let's create Snorlax. Okay guys, so now we're going to create Snorlax, probably one of like the biggest Pokemon, but it's an original and I actually think it's a pretty cool Pokemon. So let's go over to the catalogue. There's a few things we need to get. We need to get the clothes, the face, and he actually has ears. So if you type in some ears right now, he kind of has like cat ears, I guess. But they're kind of like blue. I don't actually know if we'll be able to find any. I think either these or these. I've probably got both of them actually. Or yeah, I've got kitty ears. So I think maybe kitty ears are the best ones we can get for Snorlax. Let's have a look. So we've got kitty ears. We'll keep that in mind. We also need to get a face for him. So if we go into body parts and faces. Now Snorlax has like a kind of closed eye face. I can actually draw it out just like this. Did I have that? No. Okay, so I'm not sure what that would be called. Let's try and find it. So we do low to high. I definitely have seen it on Roblox before. And I'm pretty sure it's like 100 Robux. Yeah, this one exactly. Oh, I did type that in, it didn't come up. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is exactly Snorlax's face, so that is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and just buy this now for 101 Robux. Okay, so once we purchase that, we need to get the Snorlax clothes. So if we go back to the catalogue, clothing and shirts, let's type in Snorlax, I guess. Okay, so it's actually come up with a few. There's some like weird ones, but this one definitely looks the best. I think we're going to buy some of these. I'm going to search around and try and find the original ones. What about on pants as well? Snorlax on pants. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is search for the originals. And when I find them, I'm just going to buy them. Alright guys, so I think this is the original. I'm not too sure, but I bought it anyway. So this one was made in like 2017, but here you go, Snorlax, only 5 Robux. And then I also got this one. Pretty sure this is original, not too sure. This one was actually made in October, that was made in July, so these ones were much older. But anyway, let's go ahead and just customize our characters right now. Let's get rid of Squirtle, put the original guy back on, and let's make Snorlax. So first of all, we can put our face on. Then we're going to go all the way to clothing, shirts. Let's find our Snorlax shirt and also our Snorlax pants. Next, we need to go into body and skin tone, and we need to find the exact skin tone, which is kind of the same as his skin. So I think it might be this bright bluish green color right here. So let's put that on and see what this ends up looking like. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, that looks good. Now what we need to do is find the ears. So I might have some different ears that we can use, but to be honest, I'm not really sure. There wasn't really any like amazing ears as these ones, but they'll probably come out looking pretty bad. So I'm looking for the kitty ears. I have no idea when I would have bought these. It might have even been like quite a long time ago. So we're gonna have to search for them. Yeah, I have a feeling it might be somewhere around here. Kitty ears. Okay, where even are these? Oh, here they are, kitty ears. I did buy them a long time ago. So let's put these on. Take the rabbit ears off. Let's see what these end up looking like. Hopefully they look kind of decent. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty cool. Okay guys, now I just remembered for the head, half of his head is actually the same color as his body, and then the other half is like the same color as his arms and legs and stuff. So if we go into body and skin tone, I might have to change the head to the same color as the body. Let's see if we can get it roughly right. Maybe this color right here. That looks right. I think this one, brick yellow, I think that probably will look the best. Let's see what this one looks like anyway. Yeah, let's go with brick yellow. I think that one probably looks the best. Let's test this inside of a game. Okay guys, so here we are in a game. It looks a lot better from the front. From the front, you could probably tell it was Snorlax. But at the back, it just doesn't look as good. So Squirtle definitely turned out a lot better. I'm much more happy with Squirtle. It looks alright, I guess. You could pretty much say it was Snorlax and people would maybe notice it. But yeah, Squirtle definitely looks better. So now let's try and create another character. The last character I actually want to make is Red. Now here's a Pokemon trainer. I wanted to make a trainer. Obviously it's a bit different from the actual Pokemon. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually make him. So we're looking for his pants, his shirt, he has brown hair, a cap, and also a backpack. So I think we're going to start off with the backpack. Let's type that in. He kind of has like a yellow one, so does it come up with anything that's decent? It didn't actually come up with anything there. Backpack. Red 8-bit backpack. That actually looks pretty good. Or I don't think, oh, maybe this one. He does actually have a yellow backpack, so if we do a 3D rotation, if it didn't have the school stuff in, I think that would have been a lot cooler, to be honest. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and buy this. It's the best one we can get, so let's just buy that right now. We're actually spending a lot of Robux in this video. Alright, now let's go back. Next, we need to find him a hat. So if you go on... Actually, there was actually a pretty cool cap. It was like a red one. It was really cheap. I can't remember what it was called. Actually, because it was cheap, let's try and find it. Let's go back to the catalogue. Featured or featured items, low to high. I'm pretty sure it was called like Townie or something. If I type that in, does it come up? Oh yeah, it is called Townie. This is the one I was thinking about. So if I do a 3D rotation, it's basically like his cap, but backwards, and it has like the brown hair on it. So I think we're just going to buy this. That's easier, isn't it? So let's just buy this right now. And that means we need to get him a face and some clothes. So if I go into clothing and shirts, Trainer Red should come up with some stuff. Nope. Why didn't that come up? Maybe if we just type in red. Or red from Pokémon. Oh, okay, Pokémon Red, that's what it's called. So there's tons on here. I'm going to search around. Let's see if I can find the original version of this. Okay guys, so I found one. Not too sure if it's the original, but there's so many of these, it's just impossible. So I've bought it, Pokemon Red, 10 Robux, not too bad. I also got some awesome blue jeans. I definitely know these are original because they're 2010 ones. And yeah, these ones are only 5 Robux, so that's very cool. So let's go ahead and create Red. So I think I might already have a face, which will look pretty good. So let's reset the avatar. Let's equip our backpack. Our cap with hair on it. Let's go into clothing and shirts and just equip it. This one right here. We also need to equip our pants, which is this one right here. We need to go into body, skin tone. Let's choose his skin tone, which is this one at the top. And then we need to go into body and face. Now let's just find a face, which kind of suits him. He's just like a normal human, so I've probably got quite a lot of faces that just work completely fine. So maybe like joyful smile, skeptic. Actually, yeah, that does work well. I think we're going to keep it as that. So what we're going to do, let's join in a game, and let's see what he looks like inside of the games. Now this is what Red looks like inside of a game. I think it actually turned out pretty well. I'd say Squirtle was the best. Then Trainer Red second, and then Snorlax probably ended up being the worst. But yeah, the backpack kind of works, and the hat definitely works. I didn't realize there was actually already backpack with the shirt. This one doesn't quite line up with it, which is kind of weird, but it still works pretty well. I'm just on this base plate game, and there's actually a guy in here, which is pretty weird. This game is just like a basic base plate, and it's got like 500,000 visits, which is pretty crazy. I guess it shows you don't exactly need the best game. If people search for it, then you will get players. But yeah, pretty cool. I think this turned out pretty well, actually. So that is pretty much it for this video. That is the 3 Pokemon characters I wanted to make 3 in one video. Maybe I will make some more Pokemon characters. I'm not too sure. If I can think of the designs and they actually don't look too bad. It's kind of hard to make Pokemon on Roblox. Obviously, you're limited with what kind of hats and stuff you can wear, so it's not really that easy. But that is pretty much it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.